Hi guys, I welcome you all in this exciting video related to operators in MySQL. So when we talk about operators, what are they? So operator in simple terms are symbols through which we can perform some particular task. Okay. So when we talk about comparison operators, so they are used to compare the value. Okay. So the right side value to the left side. Okay. So like as we do the same thing while purchasing something, we try to put some weight on one side and we try to uh, purchase or take things from another side. Okay, so similarly we have the operators here. Okay, so generally when we talk about operators, so there are few operators that we generally use. So you might be knowing this from some programming language like greater than, less than, or equals to. So similarly we are going to look upon what are these operators and how it can be used. So already in my previous video I have told you about installing the Shakila database. So if you haven't watched this video, so I will suggest you to go and watch that. So we are going to use the Shakila database, and inside the Shakila database I am going to use one of the table that is called as actor. Okay, so this actor table generally consists of 4 columns, that is actor ID, first name, and last update. And using my operators I am going to filter out the data. Okay, so when we talk about this actor table, so let's say if you see, you get all the actor IDs from actor ID first, from actor ID 1 to the last row. Okay, so there are approximately 200 records, so you get each and every actor ID here. But let's say if you wanted to filter out something, if you wanted to compare the values with another value, you have to use comparison operator. So for comparison operator, okay, what we have to do is we have to use a where condition. Okay, now I wanted to implement this filter, this comparison with some column, so you have to provide the column here. So the column name is actor underscore ID. Fine. Now with this actor ID, then the next step is very important, that you need to provide the comparison value. Okay, so this actor ID has to be compared with someone. So generally with programming language we use double equals to for comparing, but in MySQL or in SQL you simply use equal. Okay, and if you say 2, so now what you are doing is from all the data whatever you have, you are just filtering out only one record. And what is that one record? The actor ID 2. Okay, so if you are going to run this, you will only get one specific record with vector ID that is equals to 2. Now similarly if you want like all the data apart from this sector ID 2, what you have to do is you have to put not equals to. And for this not equals to, you can either use exclamatory equal to sign. Okay, this one you can filter out. So you see you get all the data apart from this sector ID 2, or you could have used another symbol, and that symbol is known as less than and equals to. So both are basically comparison operators. Okay, which denotes not equals to. Similarly we can use less than, we can use less than equals to, and so on. Okay, but there are few important operators that we are going to use. So that is the between, in, and like operator. So these are some operator which will help you to grow, to understand the things properly. So let's try to figure it out. So when we talk about this between operator, so this between operator is used to get the values specifically within a range. So if you wanted to filter out the data within a range, so I will say go with between operator. Okay, and whatever values you are going to provide, that will be included. Okay, so let's say if I wanted to filter out the data who has actor ID, let's say 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have a specific range of value, that is 2, then 3, then 4, and then 5. So what we need to do is we need to use a between operator. So for between operator, you have to again say simply get all the data from the table where, then we are going to say actor ID. So I have to compare actor ID. So just say where actor ID between, then you have to provide the value in which two values you wanted to get the things. So I said 2 and 5. So what you are going to do is you are going to filter out the data which has the actor ID between this particular range from 2 to 5. Now if you just try to run this, so you see you only get 4 specific record with actor ID 2, 3, 4, and 5. So whatever values you are going to provide, that will be included. Okay, that will be inclusive. Okay, I hope so everyone understood this part. Now again a very important thing, so between is used to get the data within a range. Now in case if you wanted to get a data for a specific value, for the specific set of values. So I will suggest you to go with in operator. So the in operator, on the other hand, is quite same, okay, as of or operator. Okay, we will discuss about or operator in future. So when we talk about in operator, you define the value, like in which value you wanted to get the data. So you say where actor ID in 2, 5. So you are going to get the data for actor ID which has the value 2 or either 5. So you see, you get only the actor ID which has the value either 2 or 5. Now in case if you don't want to get the data which has actor ID 2 and 5, so what you can use, you can simply use not in. Okay, so you can use a keyword that is called as not. So it will exclude the value that is having a actor ID, that actor ID has a value 2 and 5, it will exclude it. So you will get all the actor ID apart from this 2 and 5. So you see, you get all the actor ID apart from this 2 and 5. So you don't get 2 and 5 here. If I just scroll it a little up, so you see the actor ID 2 and 5 is not available. Okay. Similarly, you can use the same approach with not between. So the not between will help you to extract the data, okay, apart from this 2 and 5. So all the value from 2, 3, 4 and 5 will be excluded from the complete data. Okay. So this is how you can use this comparison operator. So if I just open the manual in front of you, you can just see all these operators are present: greater than, less than, not equals to, less than, equals to. So there are all the operators that are present. Okay. Now in the upcoming videos, we are going to discuss about a very important operator, that is a like operator. Okay. So we use it sometimes just for finding out the patterns. So we will discuss about it, okay, how it can be used and how we can basically find out the pattern in my data with the help of like operator. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular video on basic and good knowledge on using comparison operator in MySQL. So I hope I am able to explain you all this topic. So in case if you have any concerns, any questions, feel free to put it in the comment section. Okay. See you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.